Welcome to Paco's Backyard Cookout. Today we're going to do some classic Casey masterpiece ribs on the barbecue. Alright, it's real easy to do. Got myself a nice big meaty slab of pork back ribs, some mustard, some Pit Boys barbecue rub, and of course the Casey masterpiece. The first thing I want to do is remove the papery film, the membrane off the back of these ribs to allow penetration of the flavors of the rub and the mustard. Then I'm going to score the back of the membrane to make it even more permeable to these flavors. Now we're going to go ahead and put on a little bit of this yellow mustard. Just kind of get it all over. Both sides. Sprinkle on this barbecue Pit Boys rub. You can get the recipe on barbecuepitboys.com. And now we're going to go ahead and top this rack of ribs with some brown sugar. This is something a lot of pit masters like to do with their ribs. I'm going to go ahead and cover this up, put it in the fridge for at least 4 hours. Kind of marinated all those flavors in. Let's get this barbecue started. You know the drill. Alright, they've been sitting in the fridge for about 4 hours. They're ready to go on the grill. So let's get this grill started. I'm going to go ahead and dump hot coals into the middle of the grill. Then we're going to rake half the coals on both sides of the grill here. Be careful here, this is really hot. I'm going to put a drip pan in the middle and fill it up with some water. About a quart of water. This adds more moisture to the cook. And the coals are just about ready. They're in their clean burning stage. You won't get any of that sooty aftertaste on your ribs. Gonna go ahead and cover that up for about 5 minutes. Get the grill good and hot. We're gonna go ahead and brush this off. And put our slab of ribs on the grate. What I'm doing here is I'm adjusting the bottom vent just almost closed. There's a lot of coals here, and this is going to get us through the entire cookout. I'm going to go ahead and get this slab of ribs, throw it on the grate. Then I'm going to throw a chunk of hickory on each side for a light smoke. This is optional, but it gives it good flavor. I'm going to put this down for about an hour. Get that vent nice and closed, almost closed. Alright, an hour has gone by. We're gonna go ahead and put some mopping sauce here. This is an ale poblano mop. It's kind of a variation of the Pit Boys beer mop, but I took some of the spice out of it. I don't like my ribs flaming hot. This works really good. Alright. 2 hours have gone by. These ribs are starting to... The meat's starting to pull back here, but we're going to give it another mop. That smells good. I'm getting hungry already. It's not quite time yet. Look at that. Another hour's gone by, and these ribs are done. Only thing we need to do now is we're going to go ahead and paint these ribs with some KC Masterpiece to finish them off. Look at that. They're done. They're falling apart just about. But we're going to go ahead and paint these with a final blasting of KC Masterpiece. And we're going to go ahead and cook this for about maybe 20 minutes to a half hour more. I don't need to cook much longer. Just get that sauce done. This is one of my favorite sauces to use. It's thick, rich, and it sticks to the meat. Got a classic Kansas City flavor. Turn this over, get both sides done. This is gonna be good. See at the end of this cook, that's how tender these ribs are. There's plenty of charcoal left on this to cook another probably 2 hours. So if you had more slabs, it would take a little longer. But I'm just doing one. Alright, we're done. Time to plate these. I'm gonna have a hard time getting these off, as you can see here. They're so tender, they're just falling apart. Look at that. I gotta figure out a way to get this off. But I successfully plated it. Ooh, it's hanging by a thread. Alright, look at it. We're done. Cut it in half by just ripping it off. I'm gonna go ahead and cut one rib off. Look at that, it goes through like butter. I apologize here, I'm gonna eat this right now. That's good.